how hard times really are these days. You know, back in the Second World War, during the Holocaust, a great Lutheran minister in Germany, Martin Niemöller, wrote something that people have been quoting in one context or another ever since. Roughly it goes, first they came for the communists, but I did not speak up because I was not a communist. And then they came for the socialists, but I did not speak up because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade union workers, and I did not speak up because I was not a trade union worker. Then they came for the Jews, and I didn't speak up because I was not a Jew. And finally they came for me, and there was no one left to speak up.
That's right.
That was Reverend Martin Niemöller, who spent a good part of that period in prison. So when they started coming for the Billionaires, I knew my moral responsibility from having grown up on Martin Niemöller, that I had to speak up for them right then and not wait until they started coming after the millionaires and the upper middle class before they got to me. So here's a song called Hard Times for Billionaires. Golden parachute didn't open, the ripcord must have snapped. That whooshing sound you're hearing is the free market being scrapped. All those laissez-faire capitalists thought the good times were here to stay, but now that the party's over, wondering who's gonna pay. Hard times for billionaires. The sheriff is coming to town, but instead of arresting anybody, he's passing salvation around. $80 billion here and $80 billion there. And pretty soon you're talking real money. It's hard to be a billionaire. They were jumping out of windows back in 1929. But now Uncle Sam brings bread, butter, and jam, and Lehman Brothers isn't even fine. Hard times for billionaires. The sheriff is coming to town, but instead of arresting anybody, he's passing salvation around. I wished I lived on Wall Street, where we pay for their mistakes. With my IRA and my 401k, how come no one put on the brakes? They used to call me a socialist before they busted my union. Now the CEO laughs and grabs the life raft while the poor get the shaft and communion. Hard times for billionaires. The sheriff is coming to town, but instead of arresting anybody, he's passing salvation around. Meanwhile, back on Main Street, where the houses have foreclosure signs, and no one's bailing out the working man who's 3 mortgage payments behind. The job closed down, the plant is gone, and I can't even get a loan. One more paycheck is all I have, while McCain has 7 homes. Hard times for billionaires. The sheriff